Friends, if you missed SCI, overlooked SWE, forgot about Solana and hundreds of % in growth, maybe it's time for a change. Recognize your story? Then this video is for you, as today I'm going to tell about a project that has the potential to make a strong comeback and show fantastic growth. What changes await DOT? Why is the founder of Cardano ready to start collaborating with Polkadot? And most importantly, what price do I expect to see this year? Subscribe and hit the like button and let's get started. There are coins that almost everyone has forgotten about. And that is a big mistake because you are missing 10 to 20 and sometimes even more X's. A great example is Solana, which showed an unrealistic plus 500% from October to the end of December. And this, if we take a local high indicator, because this is only the beginning and at the top of the bull market, it will cost even more. And that's when those who bought at the bottom will be happy with their 20 or more X's. So I decided to talk about Polkadot today because this coin has been off your radar for a long time. The project has not performed well over the past year if you look at the price of the coin, but if you look at the work that has been done, you can understand that this price for DOT won't last long. However, before I analyze the price, I want to tell you a little bit about Polkadot. Polkadot can be seen as an alternative to Ethereum, which is a decentralized platform for dApps similar to Ethereum, but with key differences. The project serves not only as a blockchain for applications, but also as a network glue that allows different protocols and blockchains to interact with each other. While Ethereum is considered a layer 1 solution, Polkadot is considered a layer 0, emphasizing its role in facilitating interoperability between different blockchains. To be honest, I really like projects that aim to connect blockchains and simplify communication between them. After all, it is quite obvious to me that cryptocurrency will be widely accepted sooner or later, and the simpler it is by then, the better it will be. And the team that achieves this first will get the maximum influx of new users. And this is not the only reason why I have rather strong opinions about the future of the DOT coin price. That is why I suggest you get to the more positive news about the project's development as soon as possible. But before that, subscribe to the channel and like the video. As I said before, the project is not standing still and is constantly evolving, improving its technology and adding more and more implementations to its blockchain. And this is not surprising at all because the project team is, in my opinion, one of the strongest in the cryptocurrency industry. You can start with the founder. Gavin Wood, the founder of Polkadot, was one of the co-founders of Ethereum, along with Vitalik Buterin and Charles Hoskinson. Wood set out to create Polkadot as a platform that embodied the ideals of decentralization, interoperability, flexibility, security, user centricity, and cost-effectiveness that he believed would define the future of blockchain technology. Do you think he succeeded? Let us know in the comments. And Polkadot isn't just strong because of its founder, as this blockchain is second only to Ethereum in the number of full-time developers. But let's move on from boring indicators to something more interesting. As early as the second quarter of 2024, we will be able to see an updated version of the blockchain Polkadot 2.0. So let's take a closer look at this technology. This updated version offers revolutionary improvements that make Polkadot even more scalable, flexible, and easy to use for developers and businesses. Of particular interest is the introduction of asynchronous support, which results in faster execution and increased efficiency and scalability without sacrificing network security. Instead of parachute auctions and crowd loans, Polkadot 2.0 introduces block space allocation and core time purchasing to create a more advanced, flexible, and better model. The founder of Polkadot himself described their new technology in a very interesting way. Let's take a look.
So I'm just trying to think of better ways of putting it. Another way of putting it is that at the moment, what we do, we produce flour and milk and water and salt and eggs. Like we actually have internal means for producing each of these things. Yeah. But rather than selling them, we just make pancakes with them. We make batches of 1,000 pancakes, right? And we sell, the only thing that we sell is 1,000 pancake batches or 10,000 pancake batches. And that's all very well. Yeah. But it might be that people don't want to buy 10,000 pancakes at once. So rather than doing that, what we're now starting to do is to sell individual pancakes. Yeah. We're selling pancake mix, and we're selling even individual, eggs, flour, and milk. And by doing this, we can allow people to make things that are not just pancakes, but bread or omelettes.
In my opinion, this is a really good improvement that focuses on the user and their unique experience of what to do with the blockchain. One way or another, this could be a real breakthrough in the field of decentralized technologies. And apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks so.
Are you working with Gavin Wood? He reached out to us, and we're still trying to figure out what would make sense. But I'd love to do something with Polkadot. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It's a good community, good ecosystem, great engineers. And as I said before, I think Polkadot is what Ethereum 2 should have been.
Personally, I would be very interested to see them work together. But for now, moving on. Let's look at some of the more interesting metrics that have been happening lately, and then we'll move on to the price prediction. In the last few months, all of Polkadot's metrics have skyrocketed. Parachain monthly active addresses increased by 93%, XCM transfers are up 150%, DOT's market cap surged 111%, revenue plus 2,876% to $2.8 million. And given the fact that Polkadot continues to grow, I am sure that these metrics will only improve and in a true bull market go to the moon. And since we are talking about the bull market, I suggest we move on to my prediction. As usual, I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios. It is important to clarify that I am only looking at long-term investments and not quick money-making opportunities, because I am only looking at the token from the side of the fundamentals of its technology. Right now, DOT is trading at $6.80, which is quite low, so I see a fairly easy 3 to 4x to the good levels we last saw in 2022. This is a pretty good result for an old project within a year, but I personally see much more potential, so I suggest moving on to my confident forecast. 2024 is quite full of exciting events in the crypto space. The launch of Bitcoin ETFs, although it has brought a lot of manipulation. I believe in the long run, the crypto will benefit from it. The halving of Bitcoin, which historically has a positive impact on the price of BTC and the overall market. And of course, let's not forget about the possibility of the launch of Ethereum ETFs, which will also have a good impact on the market in the long run. And these are just the general factors in the market. And let's not forget about Polkadot itself and its updates and partnerships. So my confident prediction is a return to the $40 level. That is about plus 525% from where we are now. This scenario seems the most realistic to me. Again, I want to clarify that I am giving a prediction based on 2024. At the same time, I believe that in the next few years, the DOT will easily be able to cross its old all-time highs and fly even higher. Finally, I'd like to make a crazy prediction that even I don't really believe in, although I hope it will come true. I'm not going to bore you with a long story and just say that my crazy prediction is that Polkadot will make 15 to 20x this year. That's a lot, to be honest, for a project that's not even young. It is important to clarify that this option can only become a reality if the bull market peaks this year, which is unfortunately unlikely. However, such growth can be seen in the long term. So the only question is whether there are real longs who are willing to hold the coin for several years, seeing that they have already made plus 1,000% on their position. I would like to remind you that this video is by no means a financial recommendation, but only my thoughts and calculations. So be sure to do your own research before you invest. And that's it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on coin growth and emerging trends. Thanks for watching. Your Coin Post.